Good morning, Verblingites. Good evening, Verblingites, wherever you are. My name is Holly, and I will be teaching words of similar meaning, adjectives, for the next hour. I hope you can join us. Um, yes, words of similar meaning. These are words that are many times we use them as synonyms, and there are some of the words you'll be able to know, you've known. Other words will be new for you. So. It's almost 12 noon here in Idaho, and I'm assuming because of the time difference, if you're in Spain or Germany or in Europe, it's either 8 or 9 p.m. And if you're in South America, it's probably 2 or 3 p.m. And if you're in Asia, it's probably 3 or 4 a.m. So anyway, all right. I'm looking forward to working with y'all. Let me show you the PowerPoint again. Words of similar meaning. What we will do is we will systematically go through and learn and talk about all of these words. Once we match them all into the right category, then we will actually start practicing using them through a free conversation method. Okay, so looking forward to working with you all today, and I hope you guys learn plenty of vocabulary, because that is the point. And then also we will be doing some speaking and listening as well, and we should have a lot of fun. I haven't been in a verbling class yet where I haven't had some fun, so it is something that we will have. All right, so a little about me while I'm waiting. As you know, my name is Holly. I'm from the United States. Right now I'm living in rural Idaho, and there's only 850 people in my town. I have lived in my past in about 6 or 7 different states, and I've also lived in South Korea, lived there for just under 2 years, and I lived in Finland for 11 years. In Finland, I went for a 9-month contract, and I stayed for 11 years. I bought my own home, and then I started teaching online. Yay, somebody's here. Allah, how are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Very good. How are you? Good. Very, very good. So where are you calling from, Allah?
I'm from Jordan.
Jordan. Okay. What time is it there right now?
It's 9 p.m.
It's 9 p.m. in Jordan. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. And that would be about European time. And good. Welcome.
Thank you.
So, what we're going to do is a vocabulary lesson today, and then once we have figured out and decided what all the vocabulary words are, then we will have a free conversation and try to use the words. So
Okay.
that's the plan today. So, have you taken classes from Verbeling very often?
Yeah, I think since 2 months
For 2 months.
started using verbing. Yeah.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Hi, Roberto.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
Fine, thanks.
And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Brazil, Rio de Janeiro.
Brazil. Okay, Rio. Excellent. Excellent. And are you new on Verbling, or have you been on Verbling?
Yes, I just started today.
Okay. Oh, so fairly new. I'm also fairly new. I've been teaching on Verbling for about 10 days now. So, hello,
Uh,
Ismail. How is everything in Turkey?
Uh, Everything is okay, Holly. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Very good. Very, very good. So, yeah, for the last week I have been house sitting. Do you guys know what that means?
House sitting?
Yeah, it's it's the verb to house sit, and that's where if someone is traveling, uh, uh, he or she might me or someone else um, to live in their home and bring in the mail, water the plants, and things like that. And if they have pets, they would ask me to take care of the pets. But this person doesn't have a pet right now. So, but I've been house sitting, staying at somebody else's home, and today I will be going back to my home. So I'm looking forward to that.
And Holly,
Uh-huh.
who is also house sitting your own home?
Well, I live in a situation where my apartment is very, very close to in the same building as my family, and
yeah.
so it's kind of like my nieces and nephews are always coming, and they're like, knock knock, Auntie Holly, Auntie Holly, Auntie Holly. So when I go to somebody else's house, I get peace. So.
You got rest a little.
Yeah. And so my friend contacted me. This is I think the third time I have house sat at her home. And that's like that way if she has a repairman coming or she has somebody coming while she's gone, things can be taken care of. So it's starting to become more popular. People, if they have pets, they don't want to leave their pets with anybody. They just ask somebody to stay at their home, and it's called house sitting. So how are you doing, Tatiana?
I'm great, thank you.
Awesome. And how was your day?
As usual, I spent my day on a beach.
Okay, that's exactly what I thought. I was thinking. I bet she was on the beach. So yeah, and Ismail already said that everything's great in Turkey. So we've got Allah here from Jordan, and Roberto from Brazil, and then Ismail and Tatiana are living in Turkey right now. So. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started, and maybe some more people will join us as they can. So this activity is a vocabulary activity that I've worked with people for years, and what it is basically is we have different groups. Colossal, enormous, and huge all are very, very similar. So one of these words up here belongs in this group. So what I want to do first is I want to go over pronunciation of all of the words, and then then we'll talk about what they might mean, and then you're going to come out with knowing some new words. I don't know if you'll remember them all, but you will know them. And then if there's time at the end of the hour, towards the end, or as soon as we are finished with deciding what each word means, then we will have more or less a free conversation and try to use some of these words in conversation. Okay? Everybody know what we're doing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Excellent. So first of all, I'm going to start out just by pronouncing the words for you all, so that you know exactly how to say them. So if you want to, you can repeat after me. Most people just put their computer on mute so that they don't have anybody else hear them, and that way you can practice. So the first word is repulsive. And it comes from the verb to be repulsed. Okay. Willful, This one is belligerent. Perilous. Usually it's, oh, by the way, most of these words, or all of them, are adjectives, so they describe things. So we talk about the perilous ocean, or the perilous seas. Immense, dejected, courageous, intricate, tranquil, impetuous, lowly, weary, polluted, sly, ferocious, and civil. Okay, so these are the words that we need to match with their groups. I'm going to go through the pronunciation of all the words in the groups now, just systematically. Colossal, enormous, huge. Exhausted, fatigued, tired. Calm, peaceful, still. Humble, meek, modest. Dirty, foul, unclean. Frightful, hideous, ugly. Brave, gallant, heroic. Depressed, sad, unhappy. Artful, crafty, deceitful. Courteous, friendly, polite. Fierce, savage, vicious. Aggressive, hostile, militant. Dangerous, unsafe, risky. Complex, complicated, involved. Obstinate, stubborn, headstrong. Hasty, impulsive, and rash. Okay, now what I want you guys to do is ask me what, if there, I'm assuming that many of these words are new for you, not all of them, but many of them. If you could ask me what they mean, please go ahead and do that first. Or are they all, are you familiar with all of them? Are these all new words, or do you know them all?
There are 90% unknown words for me.
Are unknown? Yeah, that's pretty
There
normal.
are a lot of unknown words.
I've probably used this activity for about 15 years with students, and that is exactly the case. Usually there's 1 out of 4 words that you might know, and sometimes you might not know any of them. So this is exactly how it is. So you have this one sheet that we're going to at least take an hour on. So that's good. So pretty much all of them are unknown to you guys, right? So look at this one. The first one, colossal, enormous, huge. Do you have an idea what these words might mean?
Very big.
Big.
Very big.
Very big.
Immense.
Immense. Exactly, Tatiana.
Do you listen echo?
Yeah, there's somebody, there is an echo, I'm not sure. Somebody's unmuted. Somebody's unmuted. So, immense. Okay, so we've got that one taken care of. So colossal, enormous, huge, immense. Okay, perfect. And we've got calm, peaceful, still.
Tranquil.
Yes. Exactly. And that's where the word tranquilizer actually comes from, if you guys know tranquilizer. Okay, next one. Dirty, foul, unclean.
Polluted.
Yes. So this is actually going to be quicker than I thought with you guys. Polluted. We put 4 of you together, and polluted. Exactly. Dirty, foul, unclean, polluted. Yeah, somebody is not using a headset, and so that's why there is an echo. Okay, next one. Brave, gallant, heroic. Anybody know what that word would be?
Yeah, courageous.
Courageous. Okay, perfect. Artful, crafty, deceitful. Any idea? We can skip over this if people aren't not sure. But artful, crafty, deceitful. Okay, let's go to the next one. Fierce, savage, vicious. Any idea what this would be?
Ferocious.
Ferocious, yes.
Ferocious.
Fierce, savage, vicious, ferocious. Dangerous, unsafe, risky.
Risky.
Careers. Careers.
Careers? You mean this one right here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yes. It's the pronunciation for that, Tatiana, is perilous.
Ah, perilous.
Perilous.
I can't see well.
Oh, it's okay.
Perilous.
Yes, perilous.
Perilous. Perilous.
Perilous, okay. Obstinate, stubborn, headstrong.
Willful.
Willful, yes, exactly. So a lot of times we will use this word when we're talking about children who are very, very stubborn. You would say they are strong-willed or they are willful. Okay? Next one. Exhausted, fatigued, tired.
Dejected.
No, dejected is a little bit different. Any idea in this one?
Ah, weary.
Weary, yes.
Weary or wary?
Weary.
Weary.
Yep. Humble, meek, modest.
Intricate.
Nope.
Humble, what does it mean?
Humble is usually if you're humble, meek, or modest, you might be very good at something, but if somebody says something to you, they say, "Oh, you're
Lowly.
really good," and you go, "Oh no, I'm not that good." So
Lowly.
lowly, yeah.
Lowly.
Yeah. So they even though somebody who's humble, meek, and modest, they might realize they might they might they might not realize how good they are at something. And sometimes they do know, and that's a false humility. But other than that, they might not realize. So, frightful, hideous, ugly.
Repulsive?
Yes, something that is repulsive is definitely frightful, hideous, and ugly, and it comes from the verb to be repulsed. A depressed, sad, unhappy.
Dejected.
Dejected, yes. And do you guys know the word rejected? A lot of times people feel dejected because they were rejected. So, okay, courteous, friendly, polite.
Civil?
7.
Civil?
Civil.
Civil, courteous, friendly, polite, civil. I'm sorry, I heard 7. Civil. Okay. Courteous, friendly, polite. So yeah, so you might not like somebody, but you will be civil to them and be professional about it. Okay. Aggressive, hostile, militant.
Belligerent. Maybe. Belligerent.
Yes, belligerent. So usually a teenager might be belligerent, and that's why they get in trouble at school because they're belligerent. Complex, complicated, involved.
Intricate.
Yes. So a surgeon might have a very intricate job because they have so many small details they might need to do. Okay, so hasty, impulsive, or rush. Is that impetuous or slow?
Impetuous.
It is impetuous. Okay, it is impetuous. Okay, and okay. So, artful, crafty, deceitful, that word is sly. Do you guys remember Dallas? Did you guys ever see the TV show Dallas?
Yes.
Yes? And
Yes.
was that Ismail?
Yes.
Okay, Tatiana, Alberto?
No, I don't know what it is.
You never saw it, okay. And
No.
Ismail, talk to us. Tell us about the TV show Dallas.
During 90s, there was a TV series well known around the world, I think. Dallas, it's J.R. Louis.
Yeah.
Louis. There was a farm and a high class family, and their relationship showed in this series. There are complex and extraordinary relationship between the family members.
Mm-hmm.
They were making some business.
Yep. Excellent. Thank you, Ismail. That was a very good explanation. They were.
JR was
Is this
a
Shoki?
silly man.
They were oil tycoons.
Yes.
What did you ask, Tatiana?
Was it in Turkey, this show? Is this?
It is a well-known show.
It was made in
Maybe you didn't see it.
Yeah,
in Russia.
It is a kind of sport?
No sport.
No, it was a drama, a TV drama. It was a TV drama. Okay, so the reason I ask about the TV drama, this TV drama, it was made in the States in the 80s, but it started going to the rest of the world in the 90s. When I moved to Finland, they were showing it. It was as a rerun. And the reason I asked about this is J.R. Ewing, one of the main actors in the show, was very artful, crafty, and deceitful.
Yes.
And his secretary's name was Sly. And I thought that was really funny when I realized it because of the meaning of the word sly. So artful, crafty, deceit. I asked all that to explain what the artful, crafty, deceit. A person who is artful, crafty, deceitful, or sly, is not a person to be trusted. So artful, art and crafts have nothing to do with these words. These are a person that cannot be trusted, and but they are so good at being. Another word we can actually use with this is. Do you guys know the word sneaky?
Yes.
So they're so good at being sneaky that and that people they're basically they're world-class criminals, really, in a lot of ways. People that are artful, crafty, deceitful, sly. Usually, people do not catch them at their crime. So.
Teacher,
Yeah.
does the word artful or artful and crafty actually can have a positive meaning, right?
No, but there are not in this respect. But they do come from a positive meaning. So for example, artistic. If you're artistic or you're then you are very good at art.
And the one who does his job perfectly, isn't he crafty?
No. Somebody who does their work. Well, craft has to do with art, and so it doesn't necessarily. Somebody who's crafty is usually they're good. They do things perfectly, but it's usually illegal. So it's a negative meaning. So.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about some of these more of these words. What I want you guys to do is choose a word, and I want you to ask a question with these words using one of the words. For example, let's see. Ismail.
Yes.
When are you the most fatigued?
I usually feel at night fatigue.
Fatigued, and why are you feeling fatigued usually at night?
because after I have work during the day a lot, I came back to home and I usually feel fatigue at night.
Okay. Very good. Instead of say after I have work, say you can just say after working hard all day, or after a long day's work. And these are alternatives. What you said was fine, but these are alternative ways of saying the same thing. So after working hard all day, I feel fatigued. Okay, or I work hard all day, so I feel fatigued. Okay. All right. Now, Ismail,
Yes.
can you ask Alberto or Alla a question, just like I did, about some of these words?
Okay. Alberto, are there any headstrong coworker at your Alberto has gone. Alla,
Oh.
do
Yeah.
you work, Alla?
Yes.
Are there any headstrong coworker at your workplace? Could you describe
Yeah, I think
he or
yeah,
him?
I think people in position, maybe managers, are stubborn. They are. It's hard to deal with them sometimes.
So why are they stubborn?
They are stick to their maybe thoughts and opinions, and just want to order to give orders or commands maybe sometimes.
Hmm. So they don't listen to their employees very often?
Yeah, sometimes.
Hmm. Yeah. How about at your work, Ismail? Are people headstrong or stubborn there?
Yes, there are some obstinate coworker at my workplace too. Uh, After a while, you get used to it, and they get used to you actually. But it is difficult to communicate and to make a step forward with this type of coworkers at workplace actually,
Hmm.
because you cannot change their thoughts. It is impossible.
Hmm.
uh, you have to accept their thoughts, even you don't think in the same way,
Uh-huh.
or you keep your communication with these people, and
Hmm.
actually it is a difficult situation. I would prefer to work with a team, with people, with co-worker who tends to teamwork actually, uh, which is how can I say, which who is accept sometimes the thoughts of
Hmm.
opposite, and
Okay, so
how
that
can I say?
you can say so I would prefer to speak with team members who are tolerant of other people's thoughts.
Yes, and who has a personality who tends to uh, team working style.
To work as a team.
Yes, to
Work
work
well
as
in a team.
who has a capability to work with a team, to sometimes listen the other thoughts and accept
Yeah, so
maybe
listen to
the
other ideas. Yeah,
yes,
excellent.
and to create a more how can I say, correct decision altogether with brainstorming as a team thought or as a team decision at the end.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, Ismail. And we have a new person, Leandro. Where are you calling from, Leandro?
Hi, teacher. Leandro's here. I'm talking to from Brazil,
From
Brasilia.
Brazil. Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. So we were just talking about these words obstinate, stubborn, and headstrong. And both Allah and Ismail have people in their office, in their workplace, who are stubborn and headstrong and obstinate. Do you have people in your workplace who are stubborn or headstrong?
Yes, I have some peoples in my work. They are obstinate, but I don't. I don't.
I'm not.
I'm
Right.
not.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not.
Excellent. All right. Allah, could you choose a word and ask somebody else a question?
Okay. Okay, Ismail. Uh, have you ever tried or played an extreme perilous sport?
Mm-hmm.
I when I was at uni, I was a swim and jump team. It is not so extreme, but I jumped from 5 meter high trampoline into the sea and into the pool.
Wow. A trampoline or a diving board?
A diving board.
Okay. So I'll write that down. Diving board. Okay. So was that perilous? Was that dangerous?
Actually, it was not so dangerous, but if you, how can I say, if you organize or tune your body when get into the water, it can hurt your body part.
Uh-huh.
Holy, it is important to get into the water like a nail,
Okay.
with a small part of your body. If you touch, how can I say, with all your body, it hurt your body, and it is dangerous actually.
Okay. All right. How about you, Allah? Have you ever done any extreme sports that are perilous?
No, actually not. Uh, I only play ordinary, maybe not risky sports. I didn't try any unsafe or risky sport.
Okay. Not yet, or would you like to? Are there any sports that
Not
you would
yet.
like to?
Yeah, I would like to try um, what we call it to jump when we jump with a parachute.
Okay.
What
That's called skydiving.
skydiving? Skydiving. I would like to try it, but yeah, not yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. I've always wanted to go skydiving, and then the other
Yeah.
thing I wanted to do for a long time until I found out that you have to go um, head first is bungee jumping. I
Yeah,
always wanted to do the
it seems funny, bungee jumping, but
yeah, and I drove
I'd
diving.
like to try it too. Yeah.
Yeah, um, I wanted to do that for a long time. How about you, Leandro? Have you ever done any extreme sports that are perilous?
Well, I like for dangerous sports, but well, I make the um, I make the I swimming in the lake and kayaking, mountain bike.
Hmm.
But I don't know if is a dangerous sport. Uh, Maybe not. But I would like to jump for parachutes, but
Hmm.
even but I don't yet.
Hmm. Okay. Now I put some feedback. Just for those of you who have not been in my class before,
Okay.
on the in the Verbling chat, you'll see it's a little bit of feedback that that could help you. Um, so yeah, I would say that kayaking is perilous. What do you guys think? Ismail, Allah, do you think kayaking is perilous?
Kayaking
Yeah.
on sea with,
Is it on the sea, or do you go on the sea or the river?
yes.
Um,
Oh,
Leandro?
yes, I tried one times when I was on vacation in a hotel.
Uh-huh.
I I almost broke my feet, Holly,
Wow.
but actually I didn't know how to kayak. I just tried, and my head of kayaks get into the water, and my feet when the boat uh, start to
Started?
started to drive off, I my feet went into the water, and my body came forward. I left the rope, but my feet almost hurt.
Did you fall out of the kayak then?
Uh, the kayak couldn't get out of my feet.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So you would say it's kind of dangerous. But Leandro, you don't consider it perilous?
I don't know. In the lake, in
Uh-huh.
here in Brasilia, the lake is very calm.
Okay.
But in the others, in the river, in the ocean, yes, could be dangerous.
Yeah, because I've only seen people in Idaho where I live. I've only seen people do kayaking in whitewater, in rivers that has whitewater. They
Teacher, is kayaking the same as whitewater rafting?
no, because it's a whitewater rafting. It usually has bigger um, bigger boats. Um,
Ah,
Kayaking usually is a smaller type of boat. Is that correct, Leandro? let me show you on Google Images. So this is kayaking
Oh,
right here.
oh, Holly,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I didn't mean this actually. I have understood false. I mean water ski.
Water ski. Okay, now I
Yes,
get that. Now your story
yes,
makes more sense. Yeah, water skiing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
I had a similar, when I went water skiing in high school, I would fall out of the skis but forget to let go of the rope.
yes, Holly. I experienced the same
Same thing. Yeah.
same thing. Yes,
Yeah, I've never been able to do a water ski, but this is kayaking. And so, for
Mm.
yes,
example, this is white water right here,
Ah, okay. Now I understand.
where
Okay.
this
White
this
water.
this kind of kayaking here, this kind right here, that could be perilous. But if you're
Yeah.
kayaking in this, it depends on, like Leandro said, it depends on the water. Um, where he kayaks, it's not really perilous. This could be perilous. Look, there's a shark
yes.
and a kayaker.
Yes.
So I've never kayaked, but I've always wanted to. I really like water sports and stuff. Have you guys gone whitewater rafting before? Anybody?
No.
Okay, so when you come to Idaho, that's one of the things you need to do. This is whitewater rafting. And I haven't gone in probably, see, last time I went I was 17, so it's been a long time. But it's fun, and I don't know a person that doesn't like whitewater rafting. Unless they end up in the water or something. But usually you have an experienced guide, somebody who does this stuff 7 times a week or 5 times a week, and so they know what they're doing. But it's a kick. It's really, really fun. And I've gone, one time I went, it was really cold water, so I stayed in the water. Another time I went, it was warm, and so I got out and I swam when the water was not perilous like this. So, all right. Okay, so Leandro. No, I mean, Ismail, can you ask Leandro a question? Oh, wait, no, wait, I haven't asked. Yeah, I have. Everybody's been asked. So, Ismail.
Yes. Leandro, are you involved in a criminal? How can I say? Criminal offense?
Okay, so it's not. There's not one of those words in there. So, do you mean like deceitful,
Criminal.
criminal? Okay.
I saw. I think I see. No.
Yeah, the word's not there. So,
Yes. Okay.
so try another question.
Okay.
Anything else?
Have you ever experienced any deceitful behavior in your life against you,
So the word is
Leandro?
okay. So deceitful.
Deceitful?
So has anybody ever been deceitful towards you?
Is
So,
anybody
have they lied?
has
Have they stolen?
Deceitful. Deceitful. Um uh, Around of me, I don't think so. I I select the people to uh, to to stay around me for this person to not more proximal. I don't know, but I don't. Uh, I don't think so. There's a personal deceitful. Uh, I can say proximally for me. I don't know.
So you haven't been, as far as you know, you don't have never been around many people who are deceitful,
Uh,
right? I I have been around I've been around kids who don't understand that lying and cheating is not right. So we have to train them. But anyway, Ismail, have you ever been a victim of a deceitful person?
yes, yes.
Tell us about it, if you can.
Mm, I tell her to wait in my house because will be will coming another person to fixes one thing in my house,
Uh-huh.
and then I ask it to these people to bring to my house and wait this person. And she say, yes, yes, of course, I'll be there. And 2 o'clock and blah blah blah. But this person don't came to my house,
Mhm.
and well, I don't me I'm I don't to came to my house too, and and uh, and then I'm came deixa eu ver, I having not a water in my house. I don't know
Mhm.
uh, not water. I
Uh,
don't know what.
the water was turned off.
Yes, yes, yes. For the whole weekend, because this, no, because this. I don't
Because
know
of,
you understand.
yeah. Well, basically, you had hired. Let's see if I can say this in a different way. You hired somebody to come fix something in your home, right?
Yeah,
And they did not show up, which resulted in having your water turned off.
yes,
Yeah, and
yes.
uh, and that's got to be very very frustrating. So
Mm,
yeah, and that's one thing about I have done with when I house sit. I am able to be there when somebody for when somebody has a workman come and stuff like that. So, but you have to trust your house sitters. They, you know, um,
And I try to call you. I try to
call
call
her.
her, but her turn off the mobile to
Wow,
don't.
wow.
Yes,
Had you
wow,
already paid her?
yes,
Oh, wow,
wow.
wow. Yeah, that's the frustrating
That's
part
it.
is
Yes,
when if you hadn't paid it, it's like, oh, okay, whatever. But if you've already paid, and then the person screws you, so
yes.
so, um, yeah, all right. And I think that I have been cheated before as well. I just personally cannot remember um, can't think of any details as to when I've been cheated, but I'm pretty sure I have. So, okay. Ismail, Leandro, can you ask Ismail a question using one of these words?
Okay, Ismael, do you like peaceful places? You are a calm person?
Mm-hmm. So do you like
Yeah.
peaceful places?
Yes, I like peaceful places, and I am a calm person. I am listening to new age type of music. I don't like to high volume music and to, how can I say, uh, too extreme type of music.
Mm-hmm.
I like classical and new age type music.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Leandro? Are you pretty calm and peaceful?
Yes, yes. No. Yes, no, it's not I do. What? Yes, um I am. Oh my God. Yes, I am a peaceful person. I like very much peaceful uh, places like lakes and to camping and the stuffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. So, guys, if you are talking about a person who is not very peaceful or not very calm, can you think of some adjectives that would describe them?
Angry,
Okay, angry could be a word. Um, and the one I was thinking of is actually high strung.
The
Person
person is very aggressive style.
aggressive is a good word as well. So aggressive and high strung is the word I was thinking of. If a person is high strung, they are unable to relax. So because of that, they are not calm. Because calm people are, you can also say a calm person is laid back and easygoing. Those are other words for calm, peaceful, still. So, hi Bashak, how are you doing today?
Hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you.
Good. All right. So Bashak, we were just talking about whether people are calm or not. Do you have a calm, peaceful personality, or are you a high strung?
Yes, no, I think I'm a calm person.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
the only one that's high strung then. So I think I'm very peaceful, but I'm not calm. I like to. My mind has to be moving all the time. So. Anyway, let's go on to another word. Bashak, these are different words, different adjectives, and we did a matching activity. Now we're trying to use them. Can you choose a word and ask Ismail or Leandro a question?
Oh, for example, when I choose dirty, should I ask?
Yeah, just use that word in a question.
Oh,
Or it could be any of them. And the
okay.
ones we've used are in red already.
Okay, so are you brave? It's the simple question, but
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
couldn't find.
All right. So are you brave?
Are
Are
you
you
brave person?
okay? Ask Leandro or Ismail.
Alejandro, are you a brave person?
I think so. For some situations to involve my family, my wife, and the person, my colleagues, even to defend my colleagues for one idea. I think so. In this sense, in this concept, yes.
Hmm. Are you brave, Bashak?
Me, yes, I'm brave, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yes, I have. Mhm.
right now you're living as an expat, and I think anyone who is an expat is brave because you're living in a country that is not your own.
Yes, yes,
So,
you're right.
so, um, all right. We have. Let's ask one. Well, let's ask Ismail. Ismail, are you brave?
Yes, I am brave. Only.
Excellent.
Thank you.
and and I am too. So we're all brave. But I can't say that the other three words there. I can't. I don't consider myself gallant or heroic. But I could be courageous, but not gallant or heroic. But they all are. They all are very similar. These four words. Um, they're all very
Gallant.
similar. Gallant, gallant, and heroic. When I see those words, I think of superheroes. So, or somebody who is heroic is somebody who has faced illness, like a child who has cancer. To me, they are heroic in my eyes. Um, but I wouldn't consider myself ever heroic. So, but courageous, yeah, possibly. So. But it looks like we're out of time. I will be teaching another class in this next hour, and we'll basically be going over cultural know-how. So if you want to take that as well, this will be a reading class. So we'll see you guys later in another class sometime, hopefully. And thank you very much for your participation, and I hope you learned a lot of new words. Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Holly.
you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Holly.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye.